Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the Fjords map, and we've got Killer Rick in the Object 140. And when this was made, he was in Vicious Hawks clan, and now he's in the Vicious Catos clan, which I believe is a social clan for the team. Anyway, Object 140, pretty good medium tank at tier 10. Particularly because it's Russian. No, not really. It's very close to the Object 907 in terms of performance, and it's got at least 1 degree of gun depression better than the 907. So good mobility, decent armour for a medium, and a decent DPM. So it's coming. This is a pretty powerful place to try and dominate the Fields game. If you can hold this position, then the enemy really get flushed out of this section here. So he's pushing up here, trying to get rid of this VZ, and there's an Object 268 V4 there, so no one really wants to poke out, take a big hit. They're already fired there now, so time to punish him. See if you can go through his front sprocket. Just missing his opportunity there, but he finds an STB1 and puts a nice shot through there, but that's had to switch to heat rounds to make an impact on the STB1 turret. They've lost their own STB1 there, and he's going for the 268 V4, goes through the commander's hatch, which is nice, and another shot through the lower plate. It's a pretty tricky tank to shoot, to be honest. The armour layout's got some interesting spots to it, but he's making good use of his gun there. Now he's trying to punish that VZ51. Probably one more shot would take him out, and now there's a Guerrilla 15 there trying to pose himself, but probably not a good TD to bring up to the front lines there. The gun handling is a bit wonky when you're trying to chase quick targets, but in that case Brick has put a shot through him, and now he's trying to punish this V4 again, which he's doing quite successfully, and should get another shot in, which he does. Takes him down to 1 shot, and he's got to be careful. STB1 up there on the gallery there, potentially going to shoot down on him, but if he stays where he is, he'll be fine. He's putting shots into the tanks below, so can he get a shot into him? Yes, he can. Now his team is a bit behind in tanks, but they're pretty even in hit points here, so one more shot gets rid of the Object, but he does take a big hit there, so still got a few hit points in hand though. That was the first bit of damage he took, I think. In case he's got a 4005, don't want to get in the way of that gun if you can help it, but once he's fired, you know, you've got about 30 seconds before he's reloaded. So Rick just looking up, trying to get another shot in, just rushes that shot a bit and misses to the left, but now punishing the 4005 again, and one more shot and he takes him out, which is exactly what he does. So can he help against the Guerrilla? The Guerrilla gun pointing up in the air is either in surrender, or is because he's driving backwards at a high rate and looking behind him. It's probably more the latter. But they've evened out the number of tanks lost, and they've got a bit of an advantage in hit points now. And Rick is just under 4k damage, but he can probably rectify that fairly shortly. He did get spotted there, so he's got to be careful here, but dodges out in front of that 262A and puts a nice shot into him. That brings up his 4k. T62A trying to side scrape there, which will sort of work against a medium tank, but I'm sure he can take advantage of him, and he does. Gets the kill. So that's 4 kills there to Killer Rick. His team starting to get some momentum here. Now they can flank this group here, but you've noticed there's a Super Conk behind the team there, but the Super Conk just doesn't seem to be aware of anyone else, so he's perhaps heading back to Cap to defend, and he's got these mediums rushing him and pumping shots into him. And there's targets galore right now. Object 705 backing up, and he does take a hit from the Super Conqueror, but Object 277 takes him out. So another shot into the 705. Again, you don't want to get in the way of that gun, but again, once he's loaded, he's got a long wait. So again, takes a big hit, but takes Rick down to 294 hit points, but that's plenty, and he can probably get another punishing shot into the 705, which he does, and gets the kill. So 5 kills there to kill Rick, and there's only 2 tanks left there, K91 and the Batchat 155. Now, where was the K91 last seen? Oh, way back on the other side of the map. And I think Rick has decided that's the best choice he's got. The Artie's going to be mown down pretty shortly. Yeah, nice bit of driving there. Doesn't block anyone and get them out of the way. Someone's decided capping is the right thing to do. Well, there's still 9 minutes left in the game. There you go, there's the K91. Just misses an opportunity there. I might get another one. Snaps there, but unfortunately ducks down behind cover. He's getting pushed around by the Object 705A. It's an example of not good driving. And Rick just expecting that K91 to be found and shot pretty shortly. In fact, there he is. Does Rick get the kill? Yes, he does. He snaps it, gets the kill, and gets his top gun. And nearly 7k of damage. Well, that was an impressive game there from Rick. He's definitely improving a great deal, so congratulations. 6.7k of damage, which gets him the high caliber award for the most damage in the game, and the top gun for 6 kills. And to accompany that, the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, and also the first mark of excellence on his gun barrel. So doing some good consistent damage there. Now he got another 900 of assisted damage there, so that's 7.7k roughly, or 7.6k I should say, of combined damage, which helps your MOE scores. 1403 base experience, pretty good for tier 10. Well above the normal level, I would think. The Object 277 is playing next to, who's 3 marked his 277, so good player there. Did 1193, which might have got him an ace, I'm not 100% sure. And they were really the standouts there. 705 did 3.5, and a few did over 2k. So this team sort of pulled it back towards the end. The enemy team, 60 TP, did 3.5, and that was probably the standout player there. The K91 must have got some assisted damage there to get the top score there, but otherwise not a great performance there from the enemy team. Anyway, so we can see now his detailed results here. 532 shots, that's a lot. It's a fair bit of ammo it carries, but that's chewing into it. 26 hits out of that, 23 penetrations, so some good shot selection there. And playing on a standard account, he had some battle payments coming in, which is nice, but he did spend a fair bit on ammo. And this is tier 10 for you, made a loss of 30k, but I think for the result, Rick would be pretty happy. So great game there, Rick. But if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing so. We'll have more great content to follow, and thanks for watching.